Okay, welcome back to another episode of Third and 23. I'm your host, Alex, here to bring you some ACC action for this week. You have Cal going on the road to the Pitt Panthers. Now, Pitt opened as a 3-point favorite. I haven't seen any line movement in this game. Wouldn't doesn't surprise me because I don't think anybody's really looking at this game except me. But there was something in particular about this game that really piqued my interest and why I wanted to do this game this week. So we'll get into that into a bit. If you're new to the channel or if you haven't seen my videos before, I track my ATS standings for my college videos. I do the same thing for my NFL. So in college right now, I'm 10-4. Uh, Missed the last 2 weeks because I was on vacation. 8-1 in my last nine though. My last nine ATS picks. I do no straight up here, all ATS. So, anyways, let's get into it. Cal visiting the Pitt Panthers. Now, when you're looking at this game, let's talk Pitt first. Pitt is led by Eli Holstein at quarterback. He's a transfer from Alabama. Wasn't getting the opportunity to start there. Makes sense, right? You got Jalen Milroe. He was a big time recruit though, and it showed this season. Pitt is averaging 340 yards passing per game right now, ranked sixth in the country, and Eli Holstein has been cooking. Spreads the ball around, goes to a lot of different receivers, Kanata Mumfield, Raphael Williams, and so on. And he's not just a thrower; he's got some moxie to him. He can run around and pick up some yards on the ground as well. So he's a really, really good quarterback who's having a really, really good season. Running the ball, they have who I consider to be an X factor in this game, Desmond Reed. Now, Pitt came into this year thinking that Rodney Hammond was going to be the running back. That didn't work out for all sorts of reasons, right? So they've been trying to find a running back. And I'm not going to sit here and say they got a legit bell cow top running back in Desmond Reed. They might. Freshman's listed at 5'8". Actually, I don't think he's a freshman, but he's listed at 5'8". 170, and no way this man is 5'8", by the way, but he's got 374 yards rushing this season. He's got 322 yards receiving this season, 5 total touchdowns, and he's a big play waiting to happen. He's got a lot of speed. To give you an example, he's got like a 26-yard run this season, a 46-yard run this season. He has a 72-yard reception this season. He's got a 56-yard reception this season. Just to give you an idea of the big plays that he's been making all season. So this Pitt offense can run it effectively enough with Desmond Reed where they can hit home runs and can definitely throw with Eli Holstein. He can throw it, put it pretty much anywhere. Now they're going against a Cal pass defense, right? Cal's pass defense actually, when you're looking at yards, they're actually ranked 90th in the country, but their pass efficiency rating is ninth. And you're like, man, how does that even possible, man? I was thinking the same thing. Cal actually leads the country in interceptions this season with 11 picks this year. They've been ball hawking on defense and they've been bending. They've been giving up yardage through the air, but they've been bending, and then they'll make a pick or to make a timely play on the ball. And that's what kind of been getting them through this season as far as their pass defense goes. Eli Holstein's 15 touchdowns, 3 picks. So I don't know if that's going to really work out for them in this game. Maybe, I respect their ball hawking ability, so he might throw one, but I don't think much more than that. So you're going to have to get something from the Cal offense. So Cal's offense, led by quarterback Fernando Mendoza. Now, if you've ever watched Fernando Mendoza play, you can see uh, zero physical tools, but a smart player who makes like a timely throw here on third down, who makes a smart read there on 2nd and 6 in the flat, stuff like that, right? He spreads it around to his receivers, well, really to Isaiah Hunter and tight ends. Um, but for the most part, you're not talking about an explosive Cal offense. Running the ball was supposed to be their strength. Jaden Ott, their star running back from a year ago, from past couple years, I don't know what's up with him. It looks like he's lost his job. It looks like he's hurt, playing hurt. I know he's missed some time this season because he's barely touching the ball, and when he does nothing with it. They go to Javion Thomas, the other running back, who's okay, but for the reality is Cal's rushing offense has been nil. This is pretty much a one-dimensional attack with Mendoza passing, and I don't think Mendoza's passing is that strong to begin with. Here's something to note also in this game. Uh, Cal is 128th in sacks allowed this season. They've given up 18 sacks on the season. And if you watch the game, some of them is the O line getting beat. Man, some of it is Fernando Mendoza having zero pocket awareness. So that's why I say I'm not the biggest Mendoza guy. I mean, he's out there trying, but I don't think I think there's a huge difference between the quarterbacks in this game. And then finally, you take a look at Cal's tank. Man, when you're talking college football, man, you know emotion is part of it, right? Cal, their last three games, okay, they beat San Diego State. They go across the country to Florida State, a winless Florida State team. They lose 14-9 in a game they should have won, that their field goal kicker missed two kicks in. Got to bounce back from that. We come back home. Miami has to come across the country to us. We got a 35-10 lead in the second half, and we lose 39-38. Losing these two games, the way they lost them to these two teams from Florida, man, there's no way that I don't believe Cal is going to be mentally and focused going back across the country to Pitt. There's no way. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. We're talking college kids right now. And while Pitt has played some close games this year and Cal, has played some close games this year, man, I just don't think Cal is going to be fully focused on it. I think Pitt's going to is just rolling right along. So because of that, because of the emotion involved, because of special teams, Pitt's kicker 9 for 9 this year, Cal's kicker 6 for 12, and he's missed from everywhere, from over 50 to 20 something yard kick. I just think that Pitt is not only going to win this game, but they will cover the three. Now I think that this could be competitive for about a half, but I don't know how long Cal is going to be fully invested in this game. This is a team that needs a reset with the way they've lost these last 2 weeks. So give me Pitt. I'm going to lay the three, and let's see if we can keep this streak going. Uh, if you like the content, please like, follow, subscribe, all of that. As you're going to see my YouTube handle here in a few seconds. Take care.